I would say stay strong because you are part of a community. So don't allow the focal to the negatives, to the people that don't see you. Still think of quality is stronger than quantity. So there's a quantity of people who don't accept you, but focus on the quality of people who do accept you and know that this is going to push forward and push for the best. So because people are always against, put it forth because sooner or later, know that you're gonna have the strength to ask for respect, for ask for what you wanna do. So definitely telling our queer trans youth to stay strong for the turmoils that are happening present, but know that their future, we, especially us here, activisms, writers, trans writers, queer writers, we're writing, we're creating, we're dancing for you to change it. So please stay strong because we're going to change the world out.
What would I say? I would say that every step has always been a challenge for us. Any sense of gain, any sense of credibility has always been a challenge, but we succeed. Stay focused, stay positive, stay building that affirmation, stay building that frequency around you, and believe, because I'm fighting for that. We're all fighting for that, so you're not alone. And I know it's like baby steps, but they're steps, and we're not going to give up. So stay strong, because I'm being strong for you, and you guys give me strength. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I have a radio show I do weekly on Sirius XM on Radio Andy. And last week I had on two different groups of people, one from Arkansas, who are boots on the ground, trans, fighters. So, I mean, they're like making it happen, and they're just so brilliant, and I was just so blown away by how, in touch they were with the political and the socio-political. I mean, what do I always say? It's like we have to band together and keep passing legislation that protects trans people across the board and raise the intelligence and consciousness of this country about everything, about, people of color, about, LGBTQ plus, groups, and just get everybody on board finally to just stop judging and stop being afraid of the different.
People can only stop them if you let them. People can only stop you if you let them. So just keep the ball rolling, baby. Keep the ball rolling.
I would tell the trans youth out there who are under fire for these terrible, terrible things that the people are trying to do. It's just like they're children. It's insane. But I would tell them, you are worth all the love in the world. You are perfect just the way you are. Don't change. Don't let these people's opinion of you think anything about yourself. Like, you're beautiful. Like, I mean, there's so much more I want to say. It's like, it's crazy, but you deserve all the love in the world. That's what I would tell them.
Sometimes I would say don't wait on the world to change. We do want to be in an environment where kids are allowed to play sports in the leagues within their schools and things like that. But sometimes we have to strike out on our own and make our own teams, create our own leagues. Because really, when it comes to trans people, we are in our own league. There are so many people that just don't understand the gifts that we actually bring. Sometimes we have to give people that space. And again, we're going to always keep fighting, but I'm not going to wait. I'm going to play, I'm going to live, and I'm going to work. And pose.
I would tell them that don't believe what anyone says about you. You know who you are, you know your purpose, and you belong here. Period. Legislation and politicians and gatekeepers, they cannot define who you are. I would tell them that they deserve to take up space in the world, that they deserve to be on any team they want to play in, go into any bathroom that they want to go into,